better cool down over there. Security, we got a damn show going on. Period. Yeah, it definitely got a ring to it.
Definitely.
I like how she said that. I like how you talk. Ooh.
Make sure y'all spread the word. Run the 6. We should be everywhere. Everybody in Minnesota, across the world, should be watching this show. It'd be great.
Look at my outfit. This baby.
Just send the videos in, man. We want to see everybody videos. There's no favoritism over here.
Oh, period.
So, with this new project, what's the name of it and what's some of your goals you got for it?
So let's get into the number 5 video. Make sure y'all share this live on the Trap Right page. Toxic.
She's the definition of toxic right now.
Think about a wrong cloud. You hear me?
Whatever.
We think about basketball and getting on somewhere else. You talking about some other shit.
I like to be innocent.
Oh, my.
Oh, live. Look at you. Come on, that was tough. You must have you liked that video. I
did. That was fire.
He was glued.
I was.
Who was that again?
That was PCG Boots, and that was Love. I like that one.
Yes, he been making the countdown.
Hey, I feel like PCG Boots is one of the more consistent ones too. And he young, so he got a lot of life to live. You hear me? So we gonna keep promoting him.
Shout out to you. That video was amazing.
Make sure y'all run this up. This is run the 6. So let me get it popping.
It's your girl Killer Key. You ready for the first guest?
Oh yes.
The first guest?
Yes.
All right.
I've been waiting to talk to him.
You been waiting to talk to him? You got some shit to ask him?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Excuse me, Mr. Guest. Man, this nigga got so many names. KJ Rolenc. Call him that, but you can have that. KJ Rolenc.
What up? How long? Yeah. Damn.
What? It's up to him what he wants to go by. I call him Keith.
You going with KJ?
Yeah.
Keith, GP, KJ, Jamal, whatever you want.
Okay.
Whatever's
okay.
Go
Welcome.
ahead, give some background info on you, man. Talk to us, boss, man.
You ain't gonna say hi? Welcome.
Because I've been waiting. No, because I've been waiting.
He like, hey, what's up? What you doing? Where you been?
Be here, and I really want y'all to understand who this is, man. So go ahead.
Damn.
I mean, Jamal, GP, whatever y'all know me as, KJ, from the city. Was just on a hiatus. I'm back now. I'm trying to put the pieces back together.
What do you mean by hiatus? What you mean by that?
So I had a little incident. It was plastered. So some people know about it, some people don't. But I was targeted, basically, MPD, back in a couple years ago. They pulled me over on a bogus traffic stop, lied on me, and I ended up getting indicted. And I was just in the feds for like a year and a half fighting my case. And I'm home now. Everything's dismissed. Everything's discharged. Free man.
So this nigga was in jail?
That's tough.
He was in jail?
That's tough. So wait, you was in the feds fighting the case the whole time?
Yeah.
How was that like? How was your mental health being in jail for? You said they was phony. They was on some phony shit with you.
Yeah. It was tough. It was tough. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was real tough just because it was unexpected. I had a lot going on at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was working for the city. I was doing a lot of work in the community. I was mentoring youth in the community. I was coaching youth basketball. I was working in the mayor's office. I had a lot of positive things going on, and I was trying to push a lot of that forward,
Okay.
And so to have my progress kind of like halted, and not only halted, but, backtracked.
Right.
With that situation, it was tough. It was real tough, because I'm coming from, I'm trying to push criminal justice reform at the time. I'm trying to push urban development with the housing. Like I had a lot that I was trying to do, and so when that situation occurred, it just set me back. And it set me back in a lot of ways. Okay. And at the time too, I got my son up here living with me. And, so that rug was pulled up from that situation, He had to move back across the country with his mom, and it set me back in a lot of ways.
Okay.
You say you was working for the mayor's office?
Yeah.
What was you actually doing for?
working as a policy aide. So I was doing I was working on reentry, rehabilitation, housing, urban development. You know, so I had a lot of different areas that I was working at in the office that they were kind of just bringing me in at.
That's dope. How you get
that? Networking. You know, really networking. I was in this program called gang violence intervention. You know that they kind of force you to be in it when you're on parole. I was on parole at the time, and they kind of force you to go through these programs. And any situation I'm in, I'm gonna try to pull a positive out of a negative.
Right.
You know, so they making me go to this. So let me see what I can get out of it. You know, so we go there, and they had a lot of speakers. They had the head U.S. attorney, the chief of police, the mayor. They had a lot of people in the system working that were speaking there. You know, and it was all kind of cats that was on parole, probation, all of that. So it was a lot of young dudes in there. And they got the squabbling in there and all that. You know what I'm saying? They was tripping. So I'm just yeah. So I'm just kind of sitting back looking all right, you know. So afterwards, they did a thing where they had food and whatnot, you know. And I see the mayor sitting at the table by herself. So I just kind of was like, all right, well, let me get my plate. Let me go over there and chop it up. Like, okay, y'all was on here saying, well, you can go this way and we gonna be on you, or you can go this way and we gonna try to help you, whatever you trying to do. So I'm like, okay, well, I've been home this amount of time, and these the things that I'm coming up against, you know, I keep knocking into these walls.
You had this conversation with the mayor?
Yeah. That's tough. Yeah, because at the time, it's a long story, but at the time, I'm trying to get into real estate too. I took all the courses. I passed the national estate exam. I did everything.
Right.
Everything. Anything you see a realtor out here to do, I did it. And then they denied me my license to state because of my record. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, I'm telling them, look, I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all want everybody to stop doing this. And this is what I'm trying to do. So, hey, I need your help. Like, what's up? You said you would help if we trying to do the right thing. What's up? And he really did. He stood on that, though. You know what I'm saying? He stood on that. They came. I went to court for it. I appealed it, and they still ended up denying me.
He vouched for you too?
Yeah, he came testify on my behalf and all that at the hearing.
Shout
you
out
know.
to him.
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So y'all still got a good relationship.
Yeah, I don't got nothing but good things to say. He stood on everything he said he was gonna do. You know, the state still denied me. You know what I'm saying? So it you know, it was what it was. But after that, I kind of reached out and I was like, hey, you know, I'm running into all these bumps and bruises. You give me a job. You know? And he was like, all right, I'm gonna have my people reach out to you. So that's how I kind of got involved in that.
That's tough. We got more questions for you, but you got to chill. You got to chill, man. You got to chill, man.
Yeah, both of y'all chill. Let's go to the next video. That's cool.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next video.
Yeah, we're gonna
Let's go to the next video. This is Run the Six. It's your girl Killer Key.
Throwback video, they say.
Okay.
Throwback video.
Okay, throwback video. Maya Marcel.
That was hard.
Hey, pretty.
That was hard. That was a dope throwback video too. I liked that one.
That was one of those that don't get old. It's really not a throwback. It's fresh every time you play it.
Facts.
For
and
sure.
You was telling me I was fired too.
What?
I ain't catching so many albums.
You think I'm playing?
That was one of the ones I need to sit and ride. So I listened to her last.
That was one of the ones you wait for last. I just played. I just couldn't help it. I had to instantly, and I'm stuck. I can't stop playing it to even get to the other ones. I promise. It's kind of I don't fucking know. I don't even know if I can cuss. The album is like spiritual, hood, trap, like everything that it says. What it's called, trap evangelist.
Yeah,
it's a mix with hood, inspirational.
When you talking about it, you don't know if you can cuss about it.
Yeah, like it's like that for real. Like it's different. I'm gonna go for album of the year right now.
Yeah,
I
gotta listen. Now.
Yeah.
All right, Maya. That's tough. Album of the year.
Yeah. I'm stepping it. I'm stepping it. I'm stepping it. I'm stepping it.
Gotta be hard.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
So you said you just did the little federal time, and then you met the mayor while you was on some probation. So you did some time before that too.
Yeah. So that was, you know, when I made that introduction was when I was coming home from doing my state time. 5 years, a little bit over 5 years.
When did you get released from doing the 5?
That was so I got locked up November 9th, 2011. I came home December 19th, 2016. So yeah, right before 17 hit.
So how is it like? It must be. It got to be tough being a black man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, although I wear these boy clothes, I know I ain't a nigga for real. But it got to be tough. I ain't trying to be one of y'all for real. For real, this shit it's tough for y'all. But what I was gonna say was like, you know, you coming from having a troubled background and trying to change your life. Like, how does that fuck with you? Like, mentally, like, be honest. Like, if you want to bust out crying, you can. I'm gonna hold your hand. Like, just tell me, like, how does that fuck with you, like, in your head?
Yeah, so I mean, the biggest thing, like, I even had a moment this morning, you know what I'm saying, where I was getting real frustrated because, like, so I've been doing a lot since I came home this time. I came home while I was in the feds. I decided, I'm like, you know what? I know a lot of cats that's in the trucking game and they getting a lot of money. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna start my own trucking company. So I just came home. I got in trucking school. I got my CDL in 2 months.
Period. That's impressive.
So I just got that maybe like not even 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So I was gonna start out.
Road yourself?
Say that again.
You gonna drive yourself?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna start out driving myself. Then I'm gonna put drivers in my trucks.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Off the
period.
dribble though. No, I know some cats making like 15,000 in 10 days.
You look like a trucker.
Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying?
You look like a trucker.
They look like this now too. You know what I'm saying? My guys that's trucking, they in jogger suits hopping out. They got big chains.
Yeah.
They look like they look like they getting street money. Man, listen,
do y'all
getting
shit.
cracking.
They fresh as hell making this money.
Hey, they getting it cracking, So I was like, man, I'm like, I need in on that, I need to get in some legitimate, solid hustle where you can make a lot of money, take care of your people, and where you can invest it. You know what I'm saying? Because real estate is still my passion. Like that's what I see myself making my money in, dedicating my time in the real estate. As far as me making my money, that's outside of me wanting to do a nonprofit. You know what I'm saying, and give back to the community.
That's dope, bro.
But yeah. So, what was the question?
What was the question?
Yeah, what was the
Shit,
question?
I don't know.
You saying
But
like
you
how
answered it.
you saying like how do it fuck with you?
Yeah.
So, why I went off into that was because I was gonna start out. You got to start out. You got to get the game. You got to learn all your maneuvers, your dispatching, all of that. So I was gonna start out for this company. I ain't gonna name them. I was gonna start out with this company. I was gonna work for them for maybe 3 to 6 months before I branched off on my own owner operator. And it's trucking, so it ain't really too many. It's like construction. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't too many blockades and barriers. At least I ain't think it was. So I'm applying for them. They off the dribble offer me the job right away. Oh yeah, it's a time where they need drivers. So they like, yeah, we want to bring you in. Boo 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 boo. We get to conditional offer. They good for all these companies. They good for the conditional offers.
That's that first one.
Yeah, that's that initial like, but we want you. We trying to lock you in.
Right.
Then it's like, wait, hold on. We got your background. We like, hold on. So they pulled that on me, and I'm like, man, I had already told myself like I'm done doing conventional applications and whatnot. I don't do that anymore. Right. It's not what you know, it's who you know, and that's how I've gotten in every position for the past, 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like 4+ years. I don't
stop applying and just
I don't do it.
Like, man, you already know what's going on.
That's it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? If you know me, you want to rock with me, all right, bring me in and we're going to take it from there. I know
I like how you said that.
I'm involved in.
That's how I feel about, I shouldn't say this. Fuck, I know y'all gonna clip me, but that's how I feel about, school is not for everyone, right? That's how I feel about school. I just feel like it's not about how much schooling you have. It's really about work ethic. You know what I'm saying? So that just made me think of that. I just had to tie into that.
I think it should be like that. I feel like it should definitely be people that got experience or just hard work.
Yeah, for sure. That shows us how.
I feel like that's perfect. And then for you to do the trucking now that you're gonna be driving yourself, you gonna see all your money. You know what I'm saying? I heard of them long rides. You really clearing people's head for real.
Yeah,
for sure. Seeing them different states. So that's dope, bro. So did you buy a truck yet?
No, not yet. That's why I said I'm gonna get in. Because if I buy the truck right now, it's gonna be sitting. Because I don't want to buy my own truck and tear it up right away. That's like a $200,000 investment. Right. It's like buying a house. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be well worth it. But that's why I say like it still do mess with you because you feel blackballed. You feel like it's gonna follow me for life. Ain't nothing I'm trying to do. Like I can't do nothing. Like that's how they act. Even so. you know, even touching back with the real estate, you know, when I went to my hearing, I had hired attorneys and all of that, you know, at the appeal hearing. And they were like, okay, is there anything that this man can do to show you rehabilitation outside of what he's done?
Okay.
Mind you, I'm holding the job down. I'm coaching youth. I'm mentoring you from the community, everything. And they like, no, just be off papers. Well, I'm off papers now. And I submitted informal review request again. And they said, the severity of your history, and you just got off papers, because technically I just got off because everything was just dismissed.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. You singing a different tune now, and you told me years ago that, well, I was doing everything and then I was just on paper.
Right. Okay. So you know, doing everything you want me to do to move forward, and then you slap me in the face with something else.
What else?
So it's kind of like once you in the system, it's kind of hard to get out. Correct? Like
it's like
it follows you. Yeah.
Your sins. People think you get 5 years. You know, you got to do your 5 years. No, your sins start when you come home. You know, that's just the beginning. You're gonna have a lifetime of struggles that come along with everything following you.
Okay.
You know, they try. It's crazy the way it's set up. They try to blackball you from everything. You know, all these state licenses, everything you could think about it, everything you got to be licensed for. You got to be licensed for everything, cosmetology, anything. You got to be licensed. You got to have a state license, and they want to blackball you from having a license when you know you got these things on your record.
Period.
How necessary do you feel like second chances is in life? Like, a lot of people don't get them. Do you feel like this is your second chance now that you're different? Like, now that all this is dismissed, none of that's over your head. You home, you straight, trucking, you gonna get into real estate.
For sure,
you're gonna get into real estate. Like, second chances is come dime a dozen, right? Is that how you feel? Like, how you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm like on my 10th or 20th. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I'm right here. Yeah. I'm big on, you know, that's actually one, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, you know, I ain't gonna shout the name out yet, but that's gonna be what my nonprofit, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be about, is, you know what I'm saying, another chance, you know. And you know, that's a big thing.
You can tell us. This is a safe place.
Yeah. I you know what I'm saying, I ain't locking in.
This is a safe place.
My idea, you know what I'm saying? I'm not y'all.
You're right. Dolo be stealing though. Dolo be stealing. I get it. Dolo be stealing.
You know, but it's gonna be all about that though. It's gonna be all about getting another chance, you know, and all about, you know, trying to help brothers that's coming home from incarceration and trying to help the youth, at-risk youth that's, you know what I'm saying, find themselves in the streets, and you know, getting them off that track and onto a different track.
Yeah, we need that for sure.
So most definitely, I think, you know what I'm saying, chance of redemption. You know,
does that tie in with the criminal justice reform? What does that look like? You do seminars and stuff like that? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah, basically everything that I'm talking about right now. Just you know, I want to go into the JDCs, go into the youth program, all the programs that I came up going through, you know, the Elmore Academies, the county home schools, all of that. You know, a lot of them ain't even around anymore. You know, the systems that I was coming up through as I was growing up, you know, and I want to be able to go in there, you know what I'm saying, and talk to them about like, hey, I'm you. I look just like you, and I went and did this, but look, you can also do this too. Okay. You know, and that's why I'm trying to come with them now.
They need to hear that.
And no question. They need to hear it from somebody that look like them and that been where they at.
That definitely makes a difference for sure. That definitely makes a difference. Who is I don't know. I want to call you KJ. I'm sorry, y'all.
Call him what you want to call him.
Okay, but anyways, like, who is your support system through it all? Through the happies, the sads, the ups and downs, turnarounds, loops, all that shit. Like, who is your support system?
I'm blessed, actually. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a solid core of family, friends, and loved ones that, you know, they really rock with me. Like, the whole time I was, I mean, both when I did 5 years in the state, and, you know, especially when I just did this 1.5 years in the feds, like, I had visits every day. I had phone time that, you know, every day. I had everything. And when I come home, you know, I'm embraced. Like, I got a solid core of family and friends that, you know, they barely been down, you know. So that's big, you know, when you got people that, everybody out there, you got people that's locked up, man. Send them a card, send them a JPay, send them a couple dollars. Like, you know, it go a long way. It really means something. You know.
So you say you had hoes in them books. That's what you saying?
Nah, that ain't what I'm saying.
You thought it was sweet, so you had holes in them books.
Nah, that
You was good. He said he was good. Tell him thank you. Look at the camera. Tell him thank you. He was good.
That ain't what I'm saying, y'all. All my family, friends, my loved ones, I love y'all. Everybody that rock with me, everybody. If you send me something 1 time or 100 times, I love you. I appreciate you.
For sure. Yeah, he cold. He cold. I had to throw one in there. Hold on, I got one more. All right. You know they call him Key Sweat, right?
Why?
Light skin Key Sweat.
Why?
Ain't Key Sweat light skin originally though?
No, I'm the light.
You the lighter one though.
Yeah. I did not know that was not on the cue card.
Let me see. It might have been. It's right here.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you. It ain't on there.
Okay, I'm on there. Like,
you know I be, but yeah, they call him like that. That's him.
They call you Keep Sweat Gang?
This nigga, the ladies' man, apparently. He might can sing or something. I don't know.
I might.
Light skin, Keith Sweat.
Wait.
What are you on, Dolo? You can watch the show after. Dolo.
First of all, you said the light skin Keith Sweat. Then he said the nigga can sing.
You never know with him. He got all these different things he do.
I'm talented. I ain't tried yet, but I probably can though. I probably can.
These niggas need to. Y'all niggas supposed to play basketball or football. They got the
hoop too. You a hoop too, right?
You need the interviews.
He was weak as hell though.
I didn't know.
It wasn't shit to talk about. He was trash. He was trash.
Like we still.
So you can you sing or not?
He want to go back to the singing.
Drop a beat. You never know.
Wait, number 5 video. You brought it up. It's the number 5 video. This is Run the 6, and this nigga coming back
some R&B shit. How we gonna do that? Okay, we'll figure it out.
Hey, it's the number 5 video. Run the 6. Don't let to get it popping.
It's your girl Killer Key, light skin Key Sweat.
Easy.
Oh, God. What the fuck? Y'all got features and shit.
You know, she just be talking.
Spin that. I'm hungry, Dolo. You hungry?
Yeah.
You know what'd be nice?
What
if we can get like local businesses to bring us food and we like review it on Run the 6. You feel me? Hey, slide. We here. Slide. Hit me.
Local food businesses that want us to try y'all food, give it a live food review. We ready.
Hey, that's dope.
We ready.
I'm starving. We ain't shit in here but Hennessy. I mean, Douce and lemonade. They don't feed us here. Feed us.
We ain't in here.
Finna be drunk. I ain't eat shit. That's crazy.
Since we on that topic, I didn't lightweight turn my IG into a food blog. You know what I'm saying? So you can drop it off to me too though.
Yeah.
IG at what KJ8.
That's what you turned your shit to.
I have noticed that too.
I kind of been bullshitting a little bit. I gotta refine everything, and they be telling me I need to do the reels and all of that. I ain't.
What made you do that though? Just
I like to eat.
He's fat.
I like to eat, and I be going everywhere, and everybody constantly asking me for where should I go, suggestions, and what was that you ate? So now I just
top 5. Now that you talking about suggestions, I like to eat too.
In the city.
I'm leaving here and we.
You say you like to eat, nigga. I want to know.
Top five restaurants.
Top 5.
Okay, you gotta throw like genres at me though, like
wherever.
Okay.
You gotta say fried chicken. I ain't no huge fried chicken.
Okay.
Eater, I ain't gonna care.
Man, what
Scallops.
you eat? Let me
Shrimp
know
and scallops. I like Ocean Air for seafood. Okay. Like fresh seafood. I like the Ocean Air. That's kind of like my favorite in the city for fresh seafood.
Okay.
Soul food. I like how you pronounce it? My guy Block is his spot. Angeles.
Angelus. Okay.
Yeah. What is it?
That's a black-owned business as well.
Yeah,
she making a
fire. Bomb.
She got another location too.
Yeah, it's right in Brooklyn. Bomb off the chain.
Sleep. Angeles. I never ate there, but I heard of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. It's bomb.
Dolo roll.
Black-owned restaurants.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Angela's what we just say.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy's.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Put me on the spot. I'm drawing blanks
now.
What's that? The Chicks? The CHL?
Oh yeah, Chicks.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Chicken strips.
Dripping Rule. Do they count? Because I mean, it's not.
I'm not aware.
It's not food, but it's I'm saying it's nutrition.
Oh,
So,
dripping
yeah,
root, the
bomb.
drinks. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
off the chain.
fire,
They off
fire
the
for
chain.
sure.
Yeah, they off the chain.
For sure. If you need help, I'll throw one in
What
there.
we talking about? Go ahead, start with something.
Baked brand.
Big brand's fire.
Baked brand
what's
is
that?
fire.
I'm
And then the
familiar.
menu
I ain't get it.
changes too. So it's like
What's
it's
what
like
that
being
say?
at the crib. It's like having a bad bitch at the crib who cook naked for you.
Okay,
She cook different shit every day. Like lit.
Good
Only thing you
killer.
can't do in there is
yeah.
smoke a blunt.
There she go.
I'm telling you, it's
Good
like
killer.
that.
Okay.
Deal with
Go
every time.
For sure.
Deal
My
with every
bad,
time.
my bad. My bad. What
You
they
gonna tell
talking
them where
about?
they at now?
Oh, they sending you hearts.
They said where the bake brand at.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Oh, okay. That's the that seems like the one right there, Dolo. You see how his, he light skinned, his hearts turn red. Hey baby.
You're wild.
Hey baby, that's her. I know that gotta be. All right. Let's
So how you feel about? I'm pretty sure you know what's going on with the no knock warrants and what happened to Amir. Like, how do you feel about all that that's going on right now?
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. You know, I think it's crazy. Like, I mean, first off, like, if you put a list of pros and cons, which side is gonna heavily outweigh the other?
Right.
You know, like they can't really come up for no reasonable sounding justification on why you want to hang on to them. I mean, we talk about that. We talk about Breonna Taylor, like all these situations that have now been thrust in the spotlight. You know, that show
Results
you the
of
negative.
death.
Yeah, and it show you the negatives downside. We talking about the downside. We talking about losses of lives that weren't having anything to do with anything. And even if they did, we ain't giving out death sentences for warrants now, are we?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So either way, you know, you got to make it make sense. And I don't think that makes sense.
That's true.
You know? So yeah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? They gotta push through like legislation that, you know what I'm saying, gotta address that and change it. You know, because they ain't gonna be able to make it make sense.
That's a fact. Do you think us being black men, do you think we all afraid to interact with the police?
Most people I know, you know, because me even living a square lifestyle, not breaking any laws, when I see the police behind me, I'm like,
I just see you jaywalk on the way here though.
you know, if that counts, you know what I'm saying? If that counts.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
You know what I'm saying? Even, you know, when you straighten up and you live in a square life, you see it behind you and you get to sitting up and you like, you know, you kind of get to thinking like, they own me? I ain't even do nothing. I shouldn't even be worried about if they own me.
Facts.
You know, but it's just the fact of like, as a black man in this country, you ain't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? How many people we talking about that didn't do nothing that's dead or incarcerated, that wrongfully convicted, that, you know, any of the above, you know, that haven't done this. So it's a terrifying thing, for sure.
That's a fact.
You know, and most cats I know feel like that. You know, if you come up and you come from that area, from that element, you know, you're going to have those kind of feelings about the police 9 times out of 10, which is unfortunate, you know, because I'm not even saying like they all bad or nothing like that. I'm not on a bash the police campaign, but, you know, it's a lot of fucked up ones, though. And the bad part is that, you know, they like to say, well, it's a couple riot battles, right? But the issue being that, what are the other ones doing? Are they standing by and just watching it? Are they not saying anything about it? Because, you know, then you guilty by association. You know, you ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? If I let my man's next to me do some bogus and I don't got nothing to say or nothing to speak up and say and tell him, hey, you wrong. You know, I feel like that makes me less of a man.
Okay.
So,
wow, interesting.
Now to the young people or whoever that's watching, free game.
sure.
It's a free game that you got. CDLs or all that. Like, how you got CDLs?
Yeah, for sure. Yup. So one of the biggest things, you know, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Really coming home, when I came home from prison, 24, turning 25, this was when I took this shift. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Put yourself out there. Network. Go to networking events. When you want to get into whatever business it is, you know, look around you and see who's doing it and reach out to them people that's doing it. Hey, you willing to have lunch with me? You willing to have, can I meet you for coffee? I want to get in the XYZ industry and I see that you in it. Can we meet for coffee? And you know what I'm saying? Can I get a little bit of
scared to walk up and
That's
talk to
it.
nobody, huh?
It doesn't matter who it is. You know, you got to go to the table with confidence like you belong there all the time, you know, and whatever it is that you want to do, network, always, you know. Now that I'm getting in the trucking game, I'm talking to all cats that got their own businesses, that got their own trucks, that what did you do right? Matter of fact, what did you do wrong though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where'd you go wrong with it? You know, a lot of my guys that got their trucking companies, I asked them, you know, what would you have did differently? And a lot of them don't have their CDLs. They got other people driving their truck, but they like, I would have got my CDL. So that's the first step that I took, was to go get my CDL.
Hey, so you skipped all that, like fuck it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna start from right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to skip steps.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna start from right here and then I'm gonna work up. You know, because you can't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes trying to take the shortcut don't work out for you.
Hell no. Never
You know?
do. Never do.
So
Okay. Are you familiar with like riots happening in jail?
yeah, for sure.
Like, have you witnessed it like with your eyes? Like, how did that go?
Witnessed it, participated a little bit, like all of the above, you know. But yeah, during, you know what I'm saying, during my time in prison, you know, during my time in prison.
So is it like similar to like outside?
It can be like it's a little bit different, like just because like, so you know, one of the biggest things that I hate, you know what I'm saying, out of like in the American, you know, criminal injustice system is it breeds hate. Okay. You know, it breeds hate. It breeds hate amongst each other. It breeds hate amongst races. Okay. You know, you will go in there and it'll turn you into looking at anybody that don't look like you as a potential enemy. You know, so I definitely saw a lot of that, and you know, it's traumatizing, you know what I'm saying, going in there and seeing like, you know, this other race, like I've never had a problem with them a day in my life, but now I'm looking at them as, you know what I'm saying, potential enemies, like every time they step through the door, you know. So yeah, I done definitely been in there, and you know, I done been involved.
Like race war?
Like right, you know, when you in a joint, like race riots pop off, all of that.
Race riot, like y'all be getting into who? Like white people and all different type of race?
I heard it be like blacks against natives, Mexicans against blacks.
You like that it was consistent. Like they did not
the
like
most consistent.
Like between the races?
Native. They thick in there?
Yeah, because we in Minnesota, so you got all the reservations, you got everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So,
that's the
you know,
worst
they tend to be the ones that get into the most riots, you know, with brothers or Mexicans or white boys or whatever, you know. But yeah. So being in there, you know, it's just a system that like you will be somebody that me. I love everybody, you know what I'm saying. But being in there, it'll breed hate, and you will start to be like, man, you will look at anybody that walk through the door that don't look like you as a potential enemy, and then we got beefs amongst ourselves too as brothers, you know what I'm saying. So it's like it's a lose-lose, you know.
You can't really shake it from outside or in jail. It's like. So it's like prison politics, and then there's like outside politics. Is that? Can you tell us more? Like, is there prison politics? Like for sure.
Yeah, for sure, 1000%. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing, and that's the most stressful, worst part about it. You know what I'm saying? Is all the politics, because you in a microcosm. It's a whole different world. You know, you living by whole different rules than out here. You know, the smallest little thing that ain't nothing out here, you got to get it cracking in here. Okay. You know. And so, and you know, if you like moving on time with a group or a gang or whatever, you know, it's like you accountable for everybody else's actions too. So like dudes that you wouldn't even let hang around you in the street, you would be like, man, he's goofy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in here, y'all got to ride together.
Oh shit!
So so it's like you wake up every day like, man, you might be cool, right? But you might be like, man, Dolo been in here tweaking. What he finna do today? Right. He might get me in a riot today. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because he's from the same area I'm from or whatever it is.
Close enough, huh?
So it's just like, you know, stay out of jail. Stay out of the joint. You know what I'm saying? That's my words of wisdom for all this. You don't want to go there.
There you have it.
You don't want to go there. Like, it ain't fun.
First. For sure. What is something that you are excited before we head out?
A few things, you know. Keep a lookout. You know, the trucking company is on the way. If you got information for me, hit me up. Or if you want information from me, hit me up. You know, I'm an open book for whoever. Non-profit on the way, you know. And real estate field as well. You know what I'm saying? If you got an in on there, or if you know what I'm saying, you know something that you feel that you could tell me, or I know something that you might want to know, hit me up. Either way.
Yeah, open book.
For sure.
Thanks for coming.
We need the free game.
Most definitely, I appreciate y'all having me.
We needed it, man.
Great conversation.
And I'm blessed that these charges dismissed. You ain't got to worry about them folks.
Lord, God bless.
Now you living life. Now you back chilling. You said you off papers and all that here, right? You're good.
It's the first time in life.
What's the law?
Yeah.
So you off for everything, right?
You in the federal case, man. Shout out, man. You hit me up. I got somebody for you, but you know, this the first time in probably 15 plus years that I'm just a free man. I get my passport. You know, I just went today.
You going somewhere?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm going a lot of places.
That has to feel amazing.
Yeah, I'm going a lot of places. I'm going a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? Just this month, I'm on by my 4th place. So.
When your first place you went to sing?
So I ain't been out the country yet because I ain't got my passport yet. I'm waiting on it. But this month I started out in New Orleans.
You wasn't even able to leave the state at first?
No, not at first. No. You know, you on parole or the bracelet or whatever else. 9 times out of 10, you can't leave the state. You know, so I had to when I got out, I was still on the bracelet for 3 months while they were going through their appeal process. Mm-hmm. You know, and before everything was.
So how the hell you was getting to all the restaurants with a bracelet on?
Because I had curfew.
Oh, okay.
I had curfew. And a lot of that was takeout too.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, check me out on there, man. Check me out on there. What KJ8? Check me out on there. You know?
Go ahead and tell their social medias right there.
Yeah. That. So Instagram at what KJ8, one word, what KJ8. Facebook, Jamal Rollins. Yeah, that's it right now. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? So
there you have it.
Any more questions that you gonna pop out there? She crazy, bro.
Hold on, check my phone.
She crazy.
Shit for y'all last.
Crazy.
Hold on, y'all. Don't go to the commercial yet.
Go ahead.
I think I'm done.
Okay, you done?
I think I'm done.
Appreciate you for coming through, man.
Yeah,
thank you for all the free game. All right, man. We needed that, bro.
Anytime.
I'm pretty sure I ain't got to tell you stay out the way. I know you out the way.
Ain't no question. All the way. All the way out the way.
All right.
All the way out the way. Everything
he finna get out the country.
Everything legit. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me give y'all some more free game too for the shorties watching. You know what I'm saying? The legit lifestyle ain't lame. It's cool.
This shit fun.
It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool. You can be a hustler. Same way you a hustler on the streets. It's all kind of legit hustles too.
Wow. Why he spelled trap right like that?
This shit lit.
Why he spelled trap right like that?
That's trap right.
And that's how you trap right.
Trapping the right way.
If trap right was a face, it would be you, brother.
Trapping the right way.
For sure. For sure.
Appreciate you for coming on.
Much love.
Real,
I appreciate y'all.
Running 6, man. This is what we gonna bring you. We bringing nothing but the real shit. You feel me? Real shit that you want to hear. You know, free game.
Open your eyes.
I can't. She's wildin'. Hey.
Look.
Video number 4.
Next video. All right, I'm sorry.
You're tripping. I'm over here